I'm not going to take another lecture in my country about, Islam this, Islam that. You're lying.
Whatever it's worth, a pretty fervent Christian, and I feel completely comfortable here in the seat of Islam.
Right.
I travel a lot in the Middle East. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, I like it here a lot.
Mockery of Islam. And no president should mock Islam. He's like, you know what Islam means? Submission. I don't think I'm against that, actually. Anyone who submits to God, I'm just for that.
The Christian worldview, and by the way, also the Muslim worldview, is a universal worldview. Anybody can come to this faith.
And many times I said on television, the problem is Islam, the problem is Muslims. They all want to kill us. They're all crazy. They're all in this lunatic suicide cult created by Muhammad in the 7th century. And I believe that. I was hysterical. I believed that. No, that's not true. Nothing about that is true.
TPUSA did a poll, and they asked the audience, what they considered to be the greatest threat to America. And they did put radical Islam at number 1. I'm wondering where you think those sentiments are coming from.
From the Israeli government. I don't know anyone in the United States in the last 24 years who's been killed by radical Islam.
How many Americans have been killed by Shia terrorism in my lifetime, which is 56 years? I can't think of any.
Islamic Jihad, whatever that is. Islamic Jihad. Sharia law.
Well,
Sorry, Sharia law.
But you should know, Seth, that the real danger is Sharia law. Sharia law. And you can tell when you go to a place like Abu Dhabi or Riyadh, oh man, I hope we don't ever wind up with a society like this with a rape rate of 0, where you leave your keys in your Lamborghini and don't ever worry about it being stolen. And, if people want to get wasted, they do it at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't.
Boy, I hope we don't wind up with that. I have more in common with the sincerely religious Pakistani cab driver. Pakistanis are all super nice to me, and the whites are all kind of craven and sad.
I just like reverent people. And anyone who bows down before God and admits I'm not God 5 times a day, but that person is not by definition my enemy. Again, not promoting Qatar. I'm not moving there.
I am, however, tomorrow buying a place in Qatar.
People are completely freaked out, and they're seeking solace in nations that haven't been able to compete in the digital economy, mostly the Middle East and Africa. They're taking solace in Islamism. This is not just a religious movement. It's a reaction against radical global change. If you have a society in which people bow down before God 5 times a day, I'm not against that. I should bow down before God 5 times a day. And I wish I lived around people who bowed down before God 5 times a day. This is an existential threat to the Western way of life. I really believe that.